Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I want to bust some myths related to the Happy Ghast and Ghastling. As yesterday a Snapshot did release, Snapshots now release on Tuesdays, so if you did miss that showcase video, go check it out, it will be linked in the description. But today I thought I'd upload a video testing some more things related to the Happy Ghast, now that they're in Java Edition, because testing things in Java is way easier than testing things in Bedrock. So Happy Ghast will freeze when a player gets near them or on top of them. And the thing here I want to test is, does it only work for players, or can you have mobs on top of them that also freeze them? Now, one difference I am already noticing is in Bedrock Edition, you can touch up on the Happy Ghast side, and this will make them solid, but in Java it seems like you need to be standing on top of them or above them for this to work. But let's now quickly just spawn a armadillo, and I cannot spawn it on top of the Ghast, but I can do it like so. So we have an armadillo on top of the Happy Ghast. If I was to now move away, it moves and the armadillo just falls straight through. So it seems like it's not every mob. Armadillos don't work. Let's try an armor stand. So if I summon a armor stand and move away, it just falls straight through. So it seems like it checks for players rather than just any living entity. That's one good thing. Now the next thing is, can boats be put on the Happy Ghast? Now obviously you can't just place them because the Ghast doesn't have a hitbox you can place blocks off of, which I did mention this in the showcase video, but I'm just going to mention it again. I'm currently clicking to place blocks and nothing is happening. You cannot build off of these. And just to show it's not because I'm crouching, there we go, there's me placing it. And once again, it's not because it's not harnessed, because if I place a harness onto it, I cannot place blocks. And if I uncrouch, I just get on and ride it. So I've just summoned a boat on the Happy Ghast. And once again, if I move away, that boat, it's not going to fall through the Happy Ghast, but it doesn't go with the Happy Ghast. Okay, that is interesting. Let's just quickly do this again. So we've now got the boat. If I jump on the Happy Ghast, once again, it doesn't seem to be going through. That time it just fell straight off. Now with the Happy Ghast, you can control where it goes by basically just holding your jump button. So if I hold my up button, jump, okay, I cannot go up. So it seems like boats do not move with the Happy Ghast. As you can see, I'm moving and it is not going anywhere. And I can't hold my up button while the boat is there. If I move away, you can now see I'm going straight upwards. So it seems like Happy Ghast can't be used to move entities. And there's no way to get an entity on the Happy Ghast. If I quickly just bring this down here, if I was to push an entity into the Happy Ghast like you can with boats, the entity will not jump on the Ghast's back like how boats work. So it seems like players are the only thing that can ride the Happy Ghast without the use of commands. Now one thing you could do is, I currently have a lead attached to this boat, and the boat currently has 2 armadillos in it. And you can see I am moving this boat, so you can lead mobs and move them with leads. So if I quickly now just go right here, you can see that the boat and the lead below me is currently coming with me. And if I go down to the ground and jump off, I now have the armadillos here. So let's now do this a few more times. Let's just throw down a random amount of boats and armadillos. So there we go, we now have 3 boats. So let's once again just attach this. And I attached it to the armadillo. I had done it again. There we go. It's now attached to the boat. And my Happy Ghast has gone. It's right here. So let's once again attach onto this. And do we have all 3 boats on us? It doesn't look like it. No, all the leads broke. Okay, was that because I got too far away from it? I've put leads on them while on the Happy Ghast. And you can see I now have the 3 boats coming with me. They don't seem to be breaking, which is a good sign. So you can transport mobs with a Happy Ghast, you just have to make use of leads. Now one thing I do want to try is, can a Happy Ghast travel through portals? Because although you can't grow these up in the Nether, because obviously they need water to hydrate, can you take them to the Nether once they are grown up? So let's just make a portal big enough. And this portal definitely should be big enough to fit the Happy Ghast through. So if I now ignite this, there we go. If I now jump on the Happy Ghast's back, and can I ride it straight through? Let's quickly just see. And I can. Okay. I am now within the Nether. The Happy Ghast is slowly dying though, because we are within blocks. The Happy Ghast can be taken to the Nether through a portal. Obviously, you just need to make sure you clear enough space before you do that. So if they can be taken through nether portals, does that mean they can go through end portals? Although happy ghasts are really slow, this will be another alternative for getting to the outer ends without the need to kill the ender dragon. Currently, a lot of speedrunners do it by just bridging. But if you can take a happy ghast through a portal, this is going to be so much better. Now, my guess is it's too big, because its hitbox is 4x4 and obviously portals are 3x3. But the next question is, can you pull it in a minecart and then ride the minecart in? So I've now just gave it a bit more space so it can get right up to the minecart, and let's quickly just see. Yes, there we go. The happy ghast is in it and it's gone. Okay, that worked, I think. I'm going to quickly set my spawn point here so when I leave the end, I will appear back here. Let's jump through, and yes, there we go. The happy ghast is within the end. Now the question is, can you break the minecart? And you can. If I quickly just do that, there we go, the minecart is broken. And I'm now on a happy ghast. And this is within the end. So I can now just fly straight. What value is this? I'm now flying straight east, and about 1,000 blocks away, I'll eventually get to the outer end islands without the need for killing the ender dragon. And yes, there we go. You can see the outer end islands are now loading in. Once again, I will have on screen how long this took me. I have just been holding my W key. I haven't let go of it. The happy ghast will also be really good to traverse around the end, so you don't have to bridge or use ender pearls before you get that elytra. So now if I align it up with the end ship, I can then crouch to dismount it, and you can also lead it so it doesn't go too far away. But I think it should be fine. If I now make that jump, we are now within an end ship, and I haven't killed the ender dragon. I haven't placed a single block. The happy ghast should also not go too far away from you, because this should be its new home position. But one thing you can also do is bring some snowballs with you, so you can obviously lure it back if it does go a bit too far away. But as it comes back this time, I'm going to quickly jump down onto it, click it, and there we go. We are now back riding it. Now, one thing I do quickly want to know, if you fall on top of a happy ghast, do you take full damage? I'm guessing probably not, because they don't have a collision box. Okay, you do. That's good to know. If you fall on one of these guys, you will take full damage. Now, one thing that a lot of people was questioning was happy ghasts taking fire damage. And if I quickly just place fire and place it in here, happy ghasts can be set on fire. And if you place them underwater and they are underwater for long enough, they will start taking drowning damage. Now, next thing we're going to test is, can you hydrate a dried ghast in the end? And if I place it down, we got the stay hydrated achievement. Let's quickly just see. It seems to be playing the particles for it hydrating. So I'm guessing you probably can by sprinting the tick speeds, and you can see it's slowly aging up. So you can hydrate these within the end as well as the overworld, which is a good thing to remember. Now, the last thing I want to test within this video is, do happy ghasts work for this achievement? Uneasy Alliance. Rescue a ghast from the nether, bring it safely home to the overworld, and then kill it. So let's try. I've got a happy ghast within the nether, and if I take it through the nether portal, that would then teleport it to the overworld. And now if I quickly just move it, it's slowly dying. There we go, we now have a happy ghast in the overworld that was brought from the nether, and if I quickly just take it out, you can see it doesn't work for the achievement. If I spawn one here and kill it, once again, it doesn't work. But I quickly just want to show that it would work. So if I was just to spawn a ghast here and kill this ghast, you can see I've now got it just from killing a ghast. So happy ghasts do not work for this achievement, meaning it's still very hard to obtain. But anyway, that is where I'm going to end this video. If you have any more things that you'd like me to test for a future video or snapshot, then do let me know. And I guess I'll see you guys in another one very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.